Thank you, buddy. Write this program too. Let me know when you're done. Awesome. One program is enough. Okay, let's see whether this has. Okay, try writing this br.close and these two brackets. Then we'll see another program. Done. All right. Okay. Then you start writing this, reading data from property files. That's it. Then, guys, write one program, start this program. So, write this program. So let me know when you're done. Write this second program too. Done with the second program? All right. Let me stop the share. Also, you can also write. mm, Try just write a summary table, what are text files, CSV files, and property files. Done with the table? Done, guys? Still writing the table? All right. Oh, Manju is still doing it. Okay. Thumbs down from Manju. Awesome. Okay, let me stop the share. Let us directly go to the laptop screen where we can do an Excel one. All right, let me share the screen. Let me know when my screen is visible. All right. So we are going to discuss today how we can read the data from a CSV file. And we are also going to read how we'll read the data from properties. Now, this is also very, very important. Till now, we have only seen TXT files. Okay. Now we'll see a CSV file. What exactly is CSV file? You can see it's almost looking like an Excel file. Okay. Any doubts? I heard something. Someone was talking. Okay. If there is no doubt, not an issue. By the way, how did you like reading data from TXT file?
By using file reader or buffered reader.
Okay, so we have seen n number of files, right? So we have seen data.txt, which has like basically the key and value pair, and also we have created sample.txt. We have added buffered reader, buffered writer, file reader, and file writer, and also something we have created nina.txt, which is creating a file if the file is not there. How we can create a file if the file is not there? What exactly we used?
Buffer reader.
Yeah,
File
yeah, reader. Did we use reader?
writer, I suppose. Sorry, writing writer, right?
Yes,
File writer.
and Anthony, good there. So, if I don't remember which program, by the way. See, if the file is not there, I think this file was created like that, right? Just give the path and just write file writer and just write file dot write. If the file is not there, it will create the file by itself. So these are the key points which we saw using a TXT file. Now, let us see a sample CSV file. So let us close this. So, can anyone elaborate what exactly CSV stands for?
Comma separated value.
See, comma separated. Did I separate everything by comma here?
Yes.
Yes, so it's a CSV file. Okay, now another file is there. We got dot properties. So in Java we have a class called properties. It is very very useful, for example, for storing the user data, URL, which browser to launch. I just gave two examples here. Let's say I want to launch google.com and browser I wrote here, and let's say I write browser 2, which can be Edge. I can write browser 3, which can be Firefox. Okay, so we have, when we start learning Selenium, we launch few browsers by the same script. We learn n number of things. Okay, we need driver for launching the Chrome. We need Chrome driver. For Edge, we need Edge driver, Firefox driver. What are those? Those are classes. We'll discuss that in future. But for now, properties is very very important. CSV file we store with comma separated. For example, if you're doing API testing, right? Or if you're attending those classes, you'll get to know the responses. What we get either can be in JSON format or a CSV file. So this one, CSV, if we know how to read it, right, we get a response data from an API. If you're confused on that, we can have another session. Okay, don't worry on that. Just understand, sometimes the response of an API will be a CSV file, but we need to learn how do we read a CSV file. Got it, guys? Easy enough.
Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo, let's start. So I took one CSV read file. Okay, here let us start our program. Now, first thing what we have to understand, how do we read the data? Let's go from the beginning. Now, whenever you guys feel, okay, this is going speed or this is going slow or anything, whatever you guys feel, please let me know. I want you 100% attention, guys. That's why I have taken 1 hour slowly by slowly to understand, you make you understand. It's very, very simple. And if you find complicated, don't worry on it. Okay. Ask questions. If if you don't ask, answer will be always no. Okay, let's see. Now, just looking at this, can we separate? Let's understand this is string. Okay, the first line is string value. Can I separate by comma? Can I split by comma?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then this, does this look like a header?
Right.
No. Right. Okay. Let me just open this CSV. See, everyone see here, guys. Okay. Let me open this CSV file in a by using an Excel. Okay. Um, here we don't have. Okay, but let's see. Double click it. If I double click, what will happen? Let's see. See, it opens an Excel file. Can you see here? This is the header, and these are the values of an header,
Yes, sir.
right? When you have a CSV file, when it opens an Excel sheet, the commas are separating the each and every rows and columns. Okay, this is also another thing you have to understand. Till this point, clear, guys? Are we good?
Okay.
Okay, chalo. Then let's start our coding. So the most important part which we are going to do. Okay, let's take system dot get property. If we would have used in previous class. Wait a second, does it access? Ah, good. So let me just copy this try block till this point. Now you can ask why we are copying it. As simple as that. So what is this user directory will do? Same question. I think I have discussed this yesterday. What does user dot dir will do?
It's the path name for the file.
Yes, path name, but dir means what exactly?
Directory.
Directory. Good. So if I just type this, it will, the path will come till this QS circle. So If you exactly want to see the path of a file, just right click this file, go to the properties. It will show exact complete path. Okay. So directory will be till this point, guys. QA circle. Okay. And whatever we are writing here, the source will be generated by default if you create a project. Com.assignments is a package which I created. Sample.csv is the file. Okay. Till this point, it is very dynamic. So you give system.user.dir directory, it will give you the directory. So many things are there. If you are really interested in get property, let me know. There are many things to play around. User dot different things we can look into it. Okay, but for now, you understand this only. Okay, print the stack trace. Now we need a CSV file, not a data.txt. So I'll write here sample.csv file. I'm going very slow, guys. Okay, understand each and everything. Ask me questions. Okay, now shall I also take a buffered reader? Why file reader is not that good and why buffered reader is more faster?
A file reader will read one character after the another character. Buffer reader reads complete line.
Awesome, great, Nayana. That's what. See, for those guys who didn't understand what Nayana is saying, I'll just show you guys. File reader will read like this character by character. That's what she was telling. Buffered reader will read the entire line. So reading entire line is far easier and also far efficient than file reader. But buffered reader will always take a file reader as a method. Now, if I go inside this, guys, see buffered reader. This is a, what is this?
Method.
Sorry,
Method.
Class method.
method name, but more specifically, okay, let me go here. Now, what is buffered reader?
Constructor.
That's good. That's a constructor. More specifically, it's a parameterized constructor. It takes a reader. This is a data type. When you put reader, you have to always pass a reader. What is the reader? File reader. Got this point till, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
If you have understood this, let me see here sample.csv file. Now, can I split? Can I take this as headers and split by headers? And can I take this as row values of these headers? Can I take an array of headers?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
slowly I'm explaining. It will be little complicated. Understand? Just follow my lead. Okay. If I'm not following, let me know. Can I write like this? String array headers. Since you saw CSV file was, if you open an Excel, it looks like an Excel sheet. First row will always be a header. Others will be the values or the header column values. Now, can I do like this? br.readline. Okay, what exactly it is telling? Convert headers to string. Okay, let's see headers to string. So now, what is happening here? Tell me. How does it work? What exactly is happening?
It will read the first line and store it in the string. Sorry,
Okay,
headers.
that's true. That's good, Dharni. See, how it happens is the cursor is here. As soon as you tell read line, it will read this entire line and cursor moves here. Okay. Now, this header string will have serial number, module, and test. Okay. This is how it will work. Now, if you run a loop after that, loop will start from here, not from here. Got it? This how it will read line. Now, for example, if you want to see, let me put this out. Headers, headers. If I just write, let me run this. Run as the application. See, we got the values as a string. Good there.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. All right. Can I store this serial number module test in a header array so that I can make sure if serial number comes, serial number is 1, 2. If it module appears, module should be home page and profile page. Test should be functional testing. Can I do like that?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Tell me how do I do it. Tell me how can we do it. If you understand this much, if you're doing it, man, Selenium is a piece of cake.
Like
Testing guys.
convert string to array.
Ah, good. Great, Nana. String array after that.
Variable.
Okay. The variable can be, but can I write this as header, header line, something like that? Okay. Okay, I'll remove it. Now, exactly header should be a array. Okay. Can you have to bear with me? Always. Okay, nice. So headers. Now, tell me, how do I store serial number module test in an array?
Header line dot array, something like that to array.
Header line dot to array. Header line is a string, right?
Yeah.
See, header line is a string. How do I make string into an array? We would have done this, guys. Come on, it's easy only.
Character array.
Two char array. Then what it will happen? So
Or
S
we'll
will
split
be
it by comma.
that's it. Good, Dharni. Tell me how to do it. Dot split by what?
Comma.
Comma.
Good. Let us do by comma. Now let us print this. Let us print this headers, and you'll see we would have got a array. Okay. Dot to string. Oh, okay. If I want to display array values, how I'll display? Use enhanced for loop. How can display? Just want to make sure how much you guys have understood. Enhanced for loop to display an array. Come on, it's easy only. For what's the data type we need?
String.
String. Good.
String.
Now
I.
spinner.
Strings.
I good.
Colon.
Okay.
Headers.
Headers.
Header. Good. Okay. Now, should I print?
I.
Of I.
I value. Awesome. Good. Let me run this. Run as the application. So we got. Okay. I don't want to print this. Did we get the values? See, we got an array with S number, module, and test. Are we good till this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. Awesome. So I'm deleting this guy. Just for your reference, I wrote this. Now, what I want to do, I want to store serial number as a key and 1, 2 as values. Key and value pair. Tell me a collection which has key value pair.
Map.
Map.
Maps. Good. So Tell me the syntax of map. Can I store map in a list? Can I store map in a list?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Last
Yes.
we
Okay.
did, right? So
Okay. Yes, we did. Awesome. Tell me how do you do? List. What
list
Map
should be the
of
map
type of the list?
map of
Ah,
Map of string, comma string.
of
string.
string comma string. Why string comma string only? Why not string comma integer?
Because we having serial number and onto, so everything we can give it in a string.
Good. Good then. Good. Awesome. So now string comma string. Now tell me what we can name. Can we name it as rows? Because we are reading only from here. This one is already read, guys. Okay, serial number module test is read. Where it is read? It is read in this line. So the cursor moves here. So can I just tell this as rows?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Awesome. I'll just write it as rows. And which type of list you want? Which is faster list? There are two lists which are faster. But we don't care about synchronization for now. Multi-threading will go in future, but for now, not for now. You tell me which
Link,
list is better. Sorry,
linked list.
linked list. Linked list is
Vector.
very slow, right?
Vector.
Yeah, we can use vector, but vector is good in synchronization. What is the other one?
Array list.
Array list.
Array
Array
list. Array list will take. Okay. Just guys, I'm going slowly by slowly. I'm like explaining each and everything to you guys. Okay. Now, till this point understood, we have taken file reader because to be input as a buffered reader, we have taken buffered reader to make sure it reads entire line. We have taken string header of an array so that the header will always be saved. Now we are only focused on columns. Slowly by slowly, we will be there. Now comes the big part. Now tell me, how do we read the file? I have like, let's say, two values, right? Let me add one more value. Okay, let's say three. Right? It can be profile is gone, maybe cart page, something like that. Okay, think it's an Amazon page. Amazon will have home page, profile page where you can add user details, address, and all. Cart page where you can add details. Have anyone used Amazon Flipkart to shopping? Okay, let's ask few questions. Okay, Dharni, what is your famous website to order, let's say, shopping and all? Where is
Flipkart.
which website? Flipkart? Good, awesome. Rajesh, which website do you use for shopping and all?
Agios.
HGS, huh?
Agio,
Agio.
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 Ajio, okay. I'm not familiar. I'm really sorry for that. But do you have profile page, home page, and cart page in those
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
roughly?
It's similar
Good.
to Myntra only, sir. You can take
Mintra.
Myntra.
Okay. Okay. I'm really bad in Mintra also, guys. I order only from Amazon. So I have to have more knowledge. That's why I ask people. That's good. Mintra, I think Dhani is Flipkart. What does Divya Shri, what do you use for shopping?
Amazon and Flipkart.
See?
Um,
Divya Shri understands me. So we are all Amazon people. Good. Okay, good. So what type of testing we can do? Functional testing? Good. Okay. What do you guys have done manual, right? Everyone? Manual testing is done? Good. Okay. Okay, I didn't ask Nana. What do you use for shopping? Which website?
Nika.
Nika. Okay. So I'm maybe out of the league. I don't understand Nika. Good. But can you do the functional testing? Let's say in homepage, I'll just scroll and see if I'm typing iPhone. iPhone is there or not. The functional testing. I'll go to profile page. I'll see my details. Okay, my email ID, my address is there or not. I'll go to cart page and see how many items I have added to cart. I think all e-commerce have this basic functionality similar, right? Okay. Till this point we have got right.
Yes, sir.
Good. Chalo. Let's go to the program. Now, how do I read this, guys? I would have explained you previously. How do I read this? One condition again using while loop.
Creating
While
an
the
variable and
string not equal to null until that.
Good. Okay, Nana and Dharni, good. So while loop now. Okay, tell me. While can I write data of our rows? But I should define data. Okay, let me define as a string. Now, I have to always initialize. So in Java, always remember, if you're using a variable, variable should always be assigned a data type. Otherwise, Java will not understand. But JavaScript is very good. Even if you write string data and just you write data, it will not throw an error. But Java, we have to always write a data type. Now, tell me, equal to equal to
Data
BR
dot
dot read line.
read line.
Read line.
br.n.
Yeah.
Good, good, nice. We have to read till we
Not
get
equal
what?
to
We have to
null.
read each and everything. See, we have to read this. We have to read this line. We have to read this. And when it comes to fifth line, it should stop. Okay. So, not equal to null.
Null.
Good. Till this point, guys.
So, but that's a string value, so dot equals only will work, no?
Which is the string
Like,
data. Huh?
yeah, br dot read line, it
Yeah.
will store the string only, no?
Yes, yes, yes. That's what. Very good point. It will store like this. So one comma homepage comma functional testing. Then we have to split. That is what I'm coming for. Okay, you are very sharp. That's good. So we have to split now. Okay, let's see how we can split. Tell me, the same we can use. Can I use the same? But instead of headers, can I name something else?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, can I name values something like that? Values. Okay, can I write data here? So this data will be each and every loop. The data will the first loop data will be this. In the second loop, data will be this. In the third loop, data will be this. So in every loop, we have to divide. Okay, and we have to make sure we store this in a map. Okay, where did I write the list? Okay, I wrote the list here. Let me write the list above the while loop. Okay, so that we can use rows. Okay. Can I use a map here to store values and also headers? Okay. Can I use a map? And once I use a map, I'll store that in a list. So I'm mixing everything, guys. I'm making this program so that you not only read the values from a CSV file, but also store in a collection. And when you store in a collection, you can use n number of methods in a collection. Getting the point, right? Getting what I'm trying to do?
Yes.
Good, good, good. Chalo. Now let's use a map. Now you may ask why map? Because if we are using these rows, it will only take a map values because the data type is map. For using that map values, we have to create one map. Okay, that map can I give something like a CSV map in any point if you feel okay. What kind of map will be ideal for us? Hash map or linked hash map? And why
Linked,
I am telling only those. Okay, go on.
linked hash map because it will give in the same order.
That's good. Why not tree map or hash table? Why I'm not using that?
Because it would sort, no? That's why.
If it's not that good only, no? So let me go back to my sample. So if I use 4, if I have like let's say some null value, okay, and I want to do functional testing or something like that. Can null value be stored in hash table and tree map?
No, sir.
No. So that is why I'm using. So guys, if you have not understood, I'll repeat again. Okay. You have to excuse my laptop. It is very old now. I have to change my laptop. Maintain to laptop is very problematic. I would have done everything in my MacBook, but I think most of you guys are using Windows. That's why I had to get some my old laptop and had to work on it. Just give it a second, it'll work. So now we are back. Okay. So in maps, guys, there are 4 types. Okay. Hash map, linked hash map, tree map, and hash table. So tree map will sort, hash table will make sure that it doesn't have null values. So map should have not have null values. Even the tree map doesn't allow null values. Why not hash map? Hash map will give any order it want. Linked hash map will give the order, whatever the order you enter. For us, it's very important because for us, order always should be from serial number or the headers. That's why I'll use linked hash map. So I'm covering everything, guys. You have to just see in one program. I'm just covering all the topics which are very essential. Now tell me what are the new linked hash map. Good. Hash map. So can I store here headers and can I store here values? Can I do like that? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me what is common between headers and rows. What is common here? What is common here?
Functional testing.
Functional test.
Functional testing is common. That's true. But is it common between rows and headers?
No.
No, right? Okay. If you're not getting totally fine, I'll only tell. Okay. Are you seeing only 3 values here?
Yes, sir.
Headers are 3 values. All the rows are 3 values. Good. Now, if only 3 values are there, can I run a for loop? Can I run a loop?
Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo. So I know headers length, guys. So already have split. Can I run a loop based on header? Now, int I equal to 0, I less than headers dot length I plus plus. Again, I'm using all the tricks in the book so that you guys understand. Now, can I enter the values map? If I want to enter the values in a map, what is the method I have to use?
Put.
Good, good, Dharni. So put, I want to enter a key which should be headers of I, and I want to also store values and splitting values. So values of I. Did you understand this? It's okay. I have to use CSV map. Sorry, that is the reason here. CSV map. Good. Everyone has understood the 23rd line? Easy, tough, not tough.
Easy only, sir.
Good. So I want to enter a key value. So my key always will be header. Everything should be the key. Values are this. And if this is the key, if you guys have done SQL, what is this? Can I call it as primary key?
Yes, sir.
Good. Chalo. If you have not done SQL, guys, then forget it. If you have done SQL, we can use it as a common key between headers and values. Okay. Now, and once this is done, Okay, once this is loop is done, okay, or while loop, maybe while loop. Okay, now can I add list map to my list? Tell me how do I add the values in list? How do I
Dot
add the
add.
values in list?
Rows
Add.
dot
Good, good,
add.
good. Dot add of CSV map. It is only suggesting me that CSV map should be added. Now, good. We have used a map. We have used a list. We have used a list which has a data type of a map, and also we have stored headers in one single line, etc. Everything we have done in one single program. Now, I want to print that map values. How do I print it, guys? By using enhance for loop. Tell me, how do I print this map values? So tell me enhance for loop syntax.
Data type.
Data type
Okay, good.
variable.
So what should be data type for map?
String.
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 No,
I
no.
want to print the map.
Map
Or
string.
it can be a string. For map, how it will be?
Map of string.
Good. Map of string. Good. That is the data type which you want. Now, so it is inside the rows. Understand that. Okay. Now, can I tell me a reference variable? Any value? Can I write row? Is that okay? Good. Now,
Yes.
what I have to write here?
CSV.
Rows.
Rows. Good. Because list is taking data type of this only. No. If I display rows, rows are the data type of this only. Is that okay? We can display CSV map also, but I want to see in rows how they have divided. Okay. Good. Rows will take. Okay. We can also take a map. That is also good. What I think Rajesh and Dhani was asking. Now, I will just display my row. Sys out row. Okay. Let me just run this program. And as the application, see, serial number is 1, serial number is 2, serial number is 3, module, what test we are doing, functional testing, functional testing, functional testing. Okay. So since we are using linked hash map, it should also allow null values, right? Let me write for null, comma, null. Okay. Let us run that also. Right click, run as application. See, did take everything, guys? Are we good with this?
Yes, sir.
So this is simple program, little bit complicated because you have used a number of concepts, but this will bite together will make you understand how we'll read the data in CSV file and what is the real-time application for it. Also, I'll just add this program for you guys. Just copy the program and just run with it. Okay.
So can you also please share it in the WhatsApp group?
The program. Okay. Okay. Remind me at the end of the call. Okay. I'll share. Before after the call gets in, I'll share in WhatsApp too. Okay. Now, so everyone good with this program, guys. If I ask questions, you'll be able to answer, right? No? Yes?
So actually, I have a doubt.
Go on.
So in line 15, we are getting a br dot read line. So you said that it will take the headers.
Yes.
And in line number 19, so
Ah,
since the cursor is in the second line now, so it will start from the second line. Is that right?
yeah, correct. So if you want to see the proof, let's go for it. Okay, now I'll just put this out of data. Okay, let me just run this from where it started. Second line, third line, fourth line. See, correct? Did it write anything header?
No, sir.
No, right? Good question. I always love questions. Any more questions, guys? Are we good with CSV files? And always I give a PDF file, right? In that n number of programs will be there. In 1.5 hours, I'll not able to explain everything. So you guys, please go through those programs also. Okay? Are we good? Awesome. Great. Okay, great. So now let us take another class. Another concept is reading from config.properties. Let me now close the CSV file. Now, for closing CSV file, always guys, whenever you write, you have to close the objects. Tell me what is the first object we can close? How many objects we created? Shall I close fr? fr.close.
br.close.
Close. Also, we have a list. Rows.close. Clear. And clear means it will clear the entire list. Okay. Now csv the map dot clear. Okay, let's see csv. Okay, map. Okay, that's okay. So we have cleared inside. That's totally fine. Okay. So when you do this, so all the objects are cleared, memory is cleared, and whenever you run program again, those will not be the background process. Okay. When you say background process, just right click, task manager. My task manager is bad. All this will be running. Okay. Good. So now let us go for another class where we'll write config properties example. Now what case where I'm writing for the class name?
Pascal.
Camel.
Pascal. Good. Pascal case. Nice. Chalo. Let's start. Now for this, let me understand. Let me make sure I understand a few things. Okay. When I open config.properties, you can see there is a difference between color differences there. You can easily see URL is one color. All these are one colors. They're behaving as if they are keys. Okay. You see this one. They're all in one color. They're behaving as
Values.
good then. So they are behaving as values. They are behaving as keys. So in a previous example, okay, if you open here, right click, open with plain text, everything is in one color only. But we differentiated this as a key. These are the values of this key. Okay, that's the difference. Now, properties already have keys and values. So now I'm taking this as a real life example where let's say I want to launch google.com with my Selenium script. I will save this google.com in a config.properties file where I'll read the properties in my program. If I get property of URL, this will be the answer. This will be the value. I'll show how it is. We'll see slowly, not an issue. Get property of browser, it will give Chrome. Get property of browser 2, browser 3, etc. More things we can say. For example, let I want a server. Let's say my server is APM server. Let's say I want a port. Okay, port is also very important. 4723 some value. Let's say I want protocol. What do you understand protocol, guys? You understand protocol? Is it? What is this? HTTP protocol, HTTPS protocol. You guys have not heard?
It's
Okay. Dumb question. Tell me the difference between HTTP and HTTPS.
HTTPS is a secure and HTTP is not
Hypertext.
secure.
Good, good. Both are good. Go on. So Nana is giving a definition.
Hypertext transfer protocol.
Good. Okay. So
And
what?
S is a secured and HTTP is not secured
Good. Yeah.
as I
So why I'm
am.
asking this question, guys? Everyone should know this. Okay. This is basically basic question. All the websites are in HTTPS. Okay. Very few are in HTTP. So maybe in doubt clearing session, if you're really interested, I'll show you the difference. If you are entering a username password in HTTP website, the username password can be easily tracked. You just have to send we have like Wireshark and number of tools where you can get all the data. So when you add S, right, it is called SSL layer, security layer. Okay. This will allow for your hackers to not hack your data. Good. This is very simple. All the websites, almost everything in the world is HTTP. But if you have a local host, it will always be in HTTP. What is a local host? Forget about it for now. Okay. But this, all the websites HTTPS. Good till this point, guys. Good general knowledge. Nice.
Yes.
Chalo. Now, I want to read all this, everything. And if I just say protocol, get property of protocol, I should get HTTPS. If I put get property of port, I should get 4723. Now, let's start our one more program. Where is the program? This is the program. Config properties example.java. Now, okay, what is the program? Till this point, everything is same. Till we get the file part. Or till we get the file reader. Let us copy. Why I'm copying, guys? Just to avoid time waste. That's it. Okay. So catch. I'm catching the exception here. Again, why are you using try and catch? Why are you using try and catch?
To handle exception.
Handle exception. That's true. That's good. But it's very specific. Why we are,
File not
what
found
exception are we
exception.
handling?
File
File?
not found. Not found.
Good. That's awesome journey. So here we are doing what, guys? It's a file name. We are giving some path. If the file is not there, exception should be handled. That's how file writer will create a file. Okay. If the exception is not handled, the program will fail. Always, whatever code you write, always write try and catch. That's why exception handling weak was very, very important. We only saw try, catch, throw, throws, finally. These were main. Then checked, unchecked exception, custom checked, custom unchecked. If you guys have been not available, I think Nayana was not there. Please go and watch the recordings. Those are very, very important. Okay. Let's move on. Now, since we are using config.properties, there is a class called properties. It is very, very important. Properties, let's say PR equal to new properties. Now tell me what is the property here? Properties. It should be easily identified. What is the property?
Constructor. Default
That
constructor.
property is a constructor, good. But is it a class also?
Yes, sir.
Good. Sure. If I go inside properties, guys, open declaration. Okay, I went the file reader. Let me go inside properties. See, public properties is a constructor. Property is a class that extends hash table. Do you guys remember hash table? What is hash table? It's a map. The fourth variety of a
Yes,
map.
sir. Yes.
So now it is inherited from hash table, a map. Okay. What exactly will not go in depth. I think if you go in depth, people are getting confused. So I'll not go in depth, but just for your understanding, for interview purpose, just understand that. Now we load our file based on the PR, the reference variable of file reader. Now, so let me just comment this. We don't need that for now, file reader. Let us now read from here. If I did PR dot, there's something called load. load either reader or input stream. Either can be file reader or file input stream. Anything is fine. Let me go to reader and I can write like this reader, then put FR here. That's it. Okay. Why I'm telling load? So here we are not reading the exact file. It is a properties file. It's not a txt file. It's not CSV file. It's a properties file. That's why we have to use inbuilt method called load. Now, if I want to write this out, oh wait, PR dot. This is very, very important. Now, get property will be there here. Get property of now. Which property you want? Which property you want to see? Tell me one value.
Server.
Server. Okay, good. Chalo. If I just give server here, server, it should print the server value. Okay. Can I also write server in double quotes equal to? Can I write plus like this to make sure it is running properly? Okay. Right click, run as the application. Server equal to null. Did I get the property?
No.
No. Okay. Can I write server like this? One second. No. I cannot write. I cannot write. To get that, guys, I have to use a enhanced for loop and also have to use some other values. Okay. Let me just comment that. Let me go to enhanced for loop. Now, tell me enhanced for loop, how the syntax is. What is the first thing?
String.
String. It's a data type. Good. Let's go for string. Now, can I write a key? Key and values. That's what I was telling. Good.
Yes, sir.
Here, it should be array or collection. Can I write pr dot get property names? Oh, sorry, not property names. Dot string property names. Now, again, this all are objects, guys. Objects. So now, when I take a string as a data type, I have to use string property names. Okay, now, when I use this, can I use this out? The same thing what I added here. Let me copy this. Let me paste it here. Instead of server, can I write key? Can I write plus? Can I write key here? Can I write like this? No? Yes? No? Okay, can I run this? Okay, sample.c. That's the problem, guys. Config dot properties. See, we are not understanding the problem. Good. Run as the application. Did we get server, APM server? Can I write equal to here? Let me run as. Did you get all the values? You get all the values? No, right? But we got in a like a hash map or hash table format, right? Or hash set kind of a thing, not ordered.
Yes, sir.
Right now, let me put comment here also. But you may still ask, I don't want everything. I just want one value. Okay, let us see the same thing here again. Since I used previously CSV file, I might not be getting it. So now I'm using a proper file now. I should be able to get property of the server if I have the server. Good. Let me just run as the application. Did you get the server properly?
Yes, sir.
Did you get the values? Good.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the usage, simple usage of config properties. So now, one more thing. Tell me, always I'm writing this, right? Always. Can I also write this in a CSV, in a config property?
I don't get you what you're telling.
Okay. Um, we got path as dynamic. Can I put this also as dynamic value till this point? Can I add this in config properties?
Yes.
Okay, tell me how to do it.
So get properties of file name, something like that.
Okay, so okay, I just will write here. I'll write local path equal to is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and can I also write string absolute file name, something like that, equal to can I concatenate all these things and can I write string local path equal to but pr dot get property of absolute file name or local path. Now can I concatenate this entire file name? Path plus local path val plus absolute file name. Is that okay? You guys
Yes, sir.
understood? Now, if I load this, I don't think it will work, but let's see. File not found. Why? So get property here, unless and until you get a file name, we cannot get this value. So this G is key. Okay, maybe not the local part. Okay, I'll go through this. Maybe maybe I might get some other solution. But for now, did you guys understood this? Any doubts in let me remove this also. Config properties and CSV file reading. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Are we good with both the topics, guys? Okay, I'll add this program also in the chat. One or two programs you have seen. You can actually elaborate a lot. That's all right. I'll stop the share. I'm stopping the recording.